What's up, Sneaky Nation? Sneaky P here, back with the Super Bowl in our Los Angeles Crusaders franchise, where the Crusaders are getting ready to take on the San Francisco 49ers. The Crusaders have been here before, although with a different quarterback. Now we have Stuart Denny leading the way, hoping to finally bring that Lombardi trophy down to Los Angeles for the Crusaders. It is not going to be an easy task. One, we have had injuries piling up throughout the postseason, as well as the 49ers having the best offense and the best defense in the league. The Crusaders, who have been playing well throughout the postseason, are really going to need to bring their A game if they want to win this game. The 49ers are most certainly not going to make it easy for them. They're also a very healthy team, and you can see Jim Harbaugh has been doing work with the 49ers. He has already won one Super Bowl with the Niners throughout this season, although it was quite a few seasons ago, but he has slowly been building a team up, ready to get here again. And after taking out the Philadelphia Eagles, they are looking to get their second Super Bowl throughout this series. Again, it's going to be a tough one, guys. We definitely don't want the Crusaders to come out like the Buffalo Bills, 0-3 in the Super Bowls over the last 4 seasons. So we need to bring our A game. Devin Golden needs to have a monster game. We need Yakov Moody, our big free agent signing, to step up. We need Keyston Mack to have a great game here. It's really going to require a lot from everybody, especially the role players stepping up for the injured Bola Asante, Matthew McCown, and Keegan Gibson. We need to see a lot from those guys as well. It's going to be an interesting one. The 49ers are going to be kicking the ball, or the 49ers are going to be receiving the ball first. Let's go ahead and check out their lineup, guys. Colin Kaepernick leading the way, 99 overall, 88 speed, guys. That speed is something to look out for, as running quarterbacks have given this Crusaders defense a lot of trouble throughout the seasons. Skylar Ware, his backup, Graham Irvin, as well as Scotty Small, a rookie there. Running back, the duo of Carlos Hyde and Christine Michael have destroyed the league this season. Bruce Miller at fullback, at wide receiver, Michael Crabtree. And then, look at this, Aaron Fuller, an 85 overall rookie, 96 speed, 6'4 height. The guy is somebody to keep an eye on. Ruben Randall, Jonathan Baldwin, and Kreiner is actually on this team. Vernon Davis and Tywan Marshall, 2 great tight ends there. One of the best offensive lines in football. In fact, it's right up there with the Crusaders' offensive line, arguably even better, considering that, their running backs have destroyed the league. Daniel Kilgore, the center from Appalachian State, making it happen. I mean, even their defensive line, look at the depth throughout this team. It is absolutely remarkable. 88 overall rookie defensive tackle, only 21 years old. I mean, this team, look, they're 81 overall defensive tackle rookie backup. I mean, this team is not only stacked, but they have a lot of young talent coming in. Of course, Patrick Willis and Navarro Bowman, Alden Smith. I mean, playmakers all over. A 99 overall Shamari Gilbert, 25 years old. Chris Culver, 96. Tremaine Brock, now a 90. I mean, it is not going to be easy to pass against this team. Not to mention Eric Reed and Jimmy Ward. Demetrius McCray, Appalachian State. Eric Reed, 99 overall. Jimmy Ward, 97 overall. A 99 overall kicker. I mean, we kind of struggled in the passing attack throughout this season, and they have the corners and the safeties to give us a lot of trouble. It's going to be something to keep an eye on. Let's go ahead and kick this one off. Here we go, the 49ers and the Crusaders. Fuller is going to receive this on about the 6-yard line and return it up to about the 24, and that is where Kaepernick and company will take over. Carlos Hyde on the right side is going to pick up about 7 there. 2nd and 3. Hyde again breaking 1 tackle, not going to break the second. 3rd and 2 now. Kaepernick looking to pass. He finds Hyde in the backfield. That is not going to work. A 3 and out for the 49ers there, and the Crusaders will take over. From the 20-yard line, Yakov Moody drops the opening pass there. That is not the way you want to get things going. 2nd and 10, Moody again this time, and he is going to have a 16-yard reception up to the 36-yard line. 1st and 10, Stuart Denny connects with Chase Cross for a gain of 9 yards. 2nd and 1 now, Denny again. Julius Baker getting involved, taking it across midfield down to the 45-yard line, and then a delay of game penalty on Stuart Denny there. This is not the game to be making mistakes. 1st and 15, Devin Golden, his first run of the game is good for 5 yards. 2nd and 10 now. Denny down the field. Yakov Moody all the way to the 3-yard line. A monster play. That is exactly why we signed him. It is 1st and goal for the Crusaders. Play action. Stuart Denny barely getting the ball away before the hit from Alden Smith there. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Handoff. Devin Golden into the end zone. Touchdown Los Angeles Crusaders, and they strike first with a 7-0 lead here early on. That is the way to get things going with the offense. Yakov Moody with the monster play, the big catch down the right side of the field, setting things up for Golden there. And the Crusaders are stoked. They have the momentum now, but Carlos Hyde and the 49ers are looking to answer. Hyde a 12-yard run there. 1st and 10. Hyde again bouncing off 1 tackle, 2 tackles before finally being dragged down. 2nd and 7 now. Kaepernick looking to run, and he is going to have a first down up to the 44-yard line. A handoff to Hyde again on the right side. That's good for about 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Call Michael this time on the right side. That's good for about 4. 3rd and 2. Michael again is going to have a first down for the Crusaders down to the 36. 1st and 10. Kaepernick on the right side connects with Baldwin, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Carlos Hyde runs into the defender there. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Hyde has a first down and more, still on his feet, breaking a lot of tackles there down to the 21-yard line. Hyde again on the right side, going to lose a yard. 2nd and 11. Christine Michael gets dragged down by Brandon Spikes after a gain of 3. 3rd and 8. Hyde out of the backfield with the reception down to the 9-yard line. A 10-yard gain. Now a read option. Kaepernick on the left, avoiding the tackle from Sherman. Not going to avoid it from Deshae Campbell. 2nd and goal. Christine Michael not going to make it work there. 3rd and goal for the 49ers, looking for the end zone. Kaepernick scrambles and dives into the end zone. Touchdown for the San Francisco 49ers. We have a 7-7 ball game here in the first quarter. 1st and 10. And now Shakir Gayton drops the catch over the middle. It's going to be 2nd and 10 as we enter the second quarter here. A little screen play to Devin Golden. Some room to work with on the left side all the way up to the 41-yard line. A 21-yard gain. That is 98 yards so far on the day for Stuart Denny as he finds Julius Baker down the right side of the field, returning that all the way down to the 35 of 49er territory. Now Yakov Moody has an 8-yard grab. 2nd and 2. Play action. Denny over the middle, almost intercepted by Patrick Willis there. The veteran could not hold on to the ball, and you know he is beating himself up. 3rd and 2. They will get the stop though. 4th and 1, and Chuck Vaughn, the rookie kicker, is going to knock a field goal right through the uprights for the Crusaders, making it 10-7 here as the 49ers take back over. Carlos Hyde a pitch here on the right side, and he is going to gain about 12 yards there. 1st and 10, another handoff to Hyde, dragged down by Okafor. 2nd and 11, Kaepernick throws this one away. 3rd and long here for the 49ers. Kaepernick looking down the field, and he connects with Vernon Davis across midfield down to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 for the 49ers. Now Hyde stays on his feet. We have seen him break a lot of tackles, and that one was equally impressive as the rest. 3rd and 7 for Kaepernick and the 49ers. Now over the middle, Kreiner all the way to the 19-yard line. 1st and 10 in the red zone as Hyde takes a few Crusaders with him down to the 10-yard line. 2nd and 1, Hyde is going to have a first down. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Christine Michael gets taken down by Roy Harris there. 2nd and goal from the 7. Michael cuts back to the right side. Touchdown, San Francisco 49ers, and they will take the lead 14-10 here with 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. 1st and 10, Shakir Gayton all the way up to the 41-yard line for the Crusaders. Now Keaston Mack cannot hold on to the ball. It is going to be 2nd and 10 for the Crusaders. Pressure on its way. A screenplay to Devin Golden on the left side, still on his feet, picking up a first down, falling out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and Julius Baker on the right side down to the 36. 1st and 10 for the Crusaders. Golden gets stuffed there. 2nd and 10, handoff to King this time, and he is going to pick up 7. 3rd and 3, Jesus King dives for the first down to the 23-yard line. 1st and 10, Los Angeles Crusaders, and now Keaston Mack holds on to the ball after a tough hit from Eric Reed. He will be injured on the play, but he will be okay. all the way down to the 7-yard line. First and goal for the Crusaders. Shakir Gayton into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles Crusaders. They recapture the lead. 17-14 is going to be the score. Just over 2 minutes to go here before halftime, and that is a lot of time to give this 49ers offense, and they are dangerous. Hyde on the left side, nowhere to go. 2nd and 10. Kaepernick on the right side connects with the rookie Fuller. Good for a first down. 1st and 10 now. And Kaepernick's going to scramble past the 40 all the way up to the 50-yard line. A 17-yard run there. 1st and 10 for the 49ers. Now, on the left side, that is Michael. 2nd and 3. Kaepernick looking to run again, but Shelby Harris will have none of it. 3rd and 9 now for the 49ers. 1 minute to go. Kaepernick again using his legs, picking up a first down and more all the way to the 34-yard line. A 14-yard play there. But they are going to have a penalty here, knocking them back 5 yards. 1st and 15. Eddie Royster getting involved, a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 12. Pressure on its way. And that is Price with the sack, filling in for Keegan Gibson. 3rd and 18 for the 49ers. Kaepernick holds onto the ball for far too long. That is a sack for Zeke Hickman there. 4th and 19. And this punt is going to send us into halftime. 17-14 is going to be the score. The Crusaders holding on to the lead. We also get the ball first in the second half, so that's going to be huge as we will have an opportunity to extend the lead. Things are looking good so far for the Crusaders offense. Defensively, we are giving up a lot of rushing yards. That's something we cannot have. We definitely need to pick it up defensively in the second half. 139 rushing yards for the 49ers, but we're averaging 9.2 yards a play. We are back in the second half now. The Crusaders hold on to a 17-14 lead as Keyston Mack all the way up to the 40-yard line. A huge reception there to get things going in the second half for the Crusaders. 2nd and 8 now. Devin Golden cuts back inside the 40-35 all the way down to the 28-yard line. A monster run, and the Crusaders have come out swinging. Jesus King gets wrapped up immediately this time. 2nd and 13. Stuart Denny over the middle, and Chris Culliver is going to get the interception for the 49ers. He read the route perfectly. Usually you'll see Chase Cross break and get away from the defender there. Chris Culliver has studied his tape, knew the play, and gets the turnover for the 49ers. Colin Kaepernick on the right side is going to run for about 9 there. 2nd and 1. Carlos Hyde easy. First down, and a vicious stiff arm on Jimmy Mosley there. 1st and 10. Now Christine Michael is breaking some tackles down to the 45-yard line. 2nd and 1. This is Michael again. He will get stuffed by Raynard Ray. 3rd and 2. A handoff. Carlos Hyde, not going to happen. The Crusaders will be getting the ball back here, and Devin Golden's going to run for no gain there. 2nd and 10. Play action. Denny down the field. Yakov Moody has the ball but cannot hold on. A huge drop there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for the Crusaders. Chase Cross now. 2 back-to-back drops from Crusader wide receivers, and that is not what you want to see. Giving the ball back to the 49ers here. Kaepernick on the left side finds Ruben Randall. Again, a 4. 2nd and 6. Carlos Hyde, nowhere for him to go. 3rd and 6 for the 49ers. A pump fake, and now he finds Ruben Randall. Good for a first down up to midfield there. 1st and 10. Colin Kaepernick looking down the field again. Wide open is Vernon Davis. Nobody even guarding him on a 15-yard reception there. Now Christine Michael hurdles over Price down the left side. The 10-5 touchdown. Christine Michael, a 35-yard run, and he has recaptured this San Francisco 49er lead. 21-17 is the score. Now Stuart Denny looking to respond, finds Keyston Mack on the right side up to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10. Denny over the middle. That is getting swatted away by Patrick Willis. 2nd and 10. Play action. Denny on the left side finds Shakir Gayton across midfield all the way to the 41-yard line of Niner territory. Now Devin Golden right up the middle, again of 9. 2nd and 1. Jesus King has a first down and more, still on his feet down to the 20-yard line. A 12-yard run there. 1st and 10. King gets stuffed immediately. 2nd and 9. Play action. Denny looking, connects with Andy Berry, who drops the pass. We have seen so many drops here, and this is the worst game you can play to drop a pass in. 3rd and 9 now for the Crusaders, looking to the end zone, overthrowing throwing Julius Baker there, and Chuck Vaughn, the rookie kicker, is going to have to kick a field goal here as the Crusaders settle for 3 points. 21-20 is going to be the score. The 49ers still have a lead, and they are looking to build on it here. Carlos Hyde on the left side, a nice run of 7 yards there. 2nd and 3, Hyde again breaking Brandon Spikes' tackle, and he will have a first down. They have been a monstrous run attack throughout the game today. It's going to be 2nd and 7 now. Another handoff, this time to Hyde. Hyde has another first down all the way to the 48-yard line. A 12-yard run there. Hyde again on the right side. Spikes is going to catch him for no gain there. 2nd and 10. Pressure on its way. Kaepernick avoids the sack and finds Bruce Miller just shy of that first down mark. 3rd and 4 now. Kaepernick going to scramble, and he has been doing this all game long, picking up the first down to the 34-yard line. Carlos Hyde bouncing off defenders like a pinball on his way to a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3. Wide open is Marshall down to about the 16-yard line. Another handoff to Hyde, this time, and a big hit from Mack there. 2nd and 5. Christine Michael bouncing off one tackle. He has a first down. 1st and goal from the 3. This is Michael again, not going to have enough there. 2nd and goal, a handoff to Carlos Hyde. That's not going to do it. 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line for the 49ers, and Kaepernick is going to throw this one away. The 49ers are going to have to settle for a field goal, and Espinoza will knock it right through the uprights. 24-20 is going to be the score. 8 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter to Stuart Denny and the Crusaders. Do they have a fourth quarter comeback here? Devin Golden runs it up the middle, and he will pick up a good gain there. As you can see, 257 rushing yards for the 49ers here today, and that has to do with our injuries. 1st and 10, a wild throw there by Stuart Denny. Luckily, the 49ers defense wasn't ready for it. 2nd and 10 now, Devin Golden up the middle. 3rd and 1, Golden will have the first down and more all the way to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10, play action. Denny down the field, finds Shakir Gayton all the way to the 35-yard line of 49er territory. Under 5 minutes here to go. Ryan McNeil on the right side getting involved. He will have a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 now, Devin Golden gets stuffed. A huge 3rd down play, and Golden will pick up the first down. A 3-yard run, barely getting it there. 1st and 10, Julius Baker on the right side. 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6, Golden fumbles the ball. Stuart Denny recovers, but he fumbles the ball, and Middlebrooks is going to jump on it for the 49ers. That is a crucial turnover, and Stuart Denny picked the ball up only to fumble it again. The 49ers have the ball, a 4-point lead, and we hit the 2-minute warning. The Crusaders have 3 timeouts. We need to prevent them from getting a first down, or this game is over. A huge 3rd down play coming up here. 3rd and 5, handoff. Carlos Hyde on the right side carries Shamari Sherman and picks up the first down. No timeouts left. Kaepernick fumbles. Roy Harris jumps on it for the Crusaders. The 40, 35, 30. They're trying to catch him all the way down to the 10-yard line. A ridiculous turn of events there in the Super Bowl, no less. The Crusaders, no timeouts left. All the 49ers had to do was kneel the ball down. Instead, Kaepernick runs the ball, fumbles it, and Roy Harris, the rookie linebacker, is going to recover. 2nd and goal. The Crusaders still have to get into the end zone, and they will do just that. Shakir Gayton over the middle into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles Crusaders. 27-24 is going to be the score. We have a minute to go, and that is a lot of time to give the #1 rated offense. As you see, Aaron Fuller over the middle, a 14-yard gain. 1st and 10, 49ers running the hurry up here, and Kaepernick, a monster run, gets into field goal range of Espinoza. All that's left to do is prevent them from getting a touchdown, but Vernon Davis is going to take it down to the 15-yard line. 30 seconds to go. 1st and 10, Kaepernick misses his target over the middle there. 2nd and 10, a handoff to Carlos Hyde on the left side. He has some room to work with all the way to the 1-yard line. 1st and goal. 1 timeout left for the 49ers here. And they're going to hand it off to Michael. Not going to be able to get in. That is Jimmy Mosley on the stop. They have 8 seconds to go. They're not calling a timeout here. I don't know if they're just going to go for it. 3, 2, and they spike the ball. A weird call there from the 49ers. Why would they not run it a play, use their timeout, and then go for it? Very good for the Crusaders, as we almost just blew that lead against the #1 offense. That is going to send us into overtime here. 27-27 is the score. An overtime Super Bowl game, pretty much the perfect ending for the season we have had. 27-27. The Crusaders are the underdog against the dominant 49ers team, and a lot of it is going to come down to who wins the toss here. This can make or break the game in overtime, give you momentum. If you score a touchdown, game over. They have changed the rules. If we kick a field goal or the 49ers do, the other team will get a chance to receive. However, the Crusaders did win the toss, and it is all coming down to what we can do on offense here. Chase Cross fields this on about the 9-yard line, up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Stuart Denny and the Crusaders will take over, but Jimmy Ward will get the interception for the 49ers. That is all on Julius Baker. He is supposed to cut across the right side. Jimmy Ward pushed him to the left, though, throwing him completely out of the picture off the block there. And that is where the miscommunication came into play. Jimmy Ward making the play. 4th and 6, Espinoza will kick a field goal through the uprights, and the San Francisco 49ers will defeat the Los Angeles Crusaders in overtime, 30-27. A horrible turnover to have at the worst point in the season for Stuart Denny. And again, that's usually a play that works out for us. What is supposed to happen is Julius Baker is supposed to cut back to the outside. Jimmy Ward met him on the block and kind of forced him to the left a little bit, completely taking Baker out of the play and giving Ward a clear path for an interception there. We were trying to anticipate the break when we made the throw, and it is not going to work out for us. The 49ers winning their second Super Bowl in this series. And honestly, they were the best team. I think we all know it. They had the #1 offense in the season, the #1 defense in the season. But you gotta wonder what would have happened had we had Keegan Gibson, Bola Asante, Matthew McCown. 3 of our best defensive players were injured coming into this game. And our fear was that the 49ers would run it all over our team, and that is indeed what happened. The 49ers captured the Super Bowl. Colin Kaepernick going to win the Super Bowl MVP to go with this regular season MVP. And that is going to be a 3rd Super Bowl loss here for the Crusaders. It is heartbreaking seeing another team lift up the Lombardi Trophy. I definitely felt like we had one of the best teams coming into this season. And I felt like throughout the season we kind of proved that we were one of the best teams. Unfortunately, the cards just did not fall in the Crusaders' favor here today. Let's check out the stats. Stuart Denny, 83.7 quarterback rating, 19-32, 287 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. The second interception sealing the fate for the Crusaders season in the game. The biggest game of the year, and the most costly interception of the many we've seen him throw. Devin Golden, 16 carries, 80 yards, 5 yards a carry for him, and a touchdown. He had that crucial fumble that essentially could have cost us the game had it not been for a weird coaching call from Jim Harbaugh. Shakir Gayton, 5 catches, 70 yards, 2 touchdowns for him. Julius Baker, 4 catches, 49 yards. Yaakov Moody and Keaston Mack each with 3 catches, 66 and 56 yards respectively. But check this out. Look at all the drops. 2 for Yaakov Moody, 1 for Chase Cross, Andy Berry, Keaston Mack, and Shakir Gayton. 6 drops in the Super Bowl. Our team has not dropped this many passes all season long, and they choose the Super Bowl of all days to get those drops, and that cost us as well. We left a lot of points up on the board with those drops. Price did get a sack filling in for Keegan Gibson. Shelby Harris got a sack, and Zeke Hickman got a sack. No sacks from Khalil Mack. Definitely not something we anticipated. 1 fumble force from Gerard Payne, the rookie who has played very sparingly throughout the season. And then Roy Harris, the other rookie, recovered it. So our rookie stepped up big time, giving us an opportunity to win the game. And it just didn't happen. We gave up too many yards in a minute to this 49ers offense. And then we made the crucial mistake in overtime. Another loss for the Crusaders. And that is going to end Season 6, guys. Thank you all so much for all the support throughout this season. I really hope you enjoyed it. We have the live off-season starting Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern, guys. We will be doing a live off-season stream, and I hope to see you guys there. Thanks again, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Later.